Quinn Blunderfield. Well, you know how some family names become legacy? The US presidency had the Kennedys. The Canadian political system has the Trudeaus. Well, West Van Secretary has his own family legacy, the Blunderfields. For the past 15 years, there has consistently been a Blunderfield gracing the halls of West Van. And now I'm sad to say that that era has come to an end. Now, when it comes to living up to the family name, some have done a good job, like the industrial powerhouse, the Rockefellers. Others, like the Hiltons, not so much. Quinn, however, has not only kept the Blunderfield legacy alive, but has added tremendously to it. I have had the pleasure of teaching both of his older brothers, and they paved the way for all the great expectations that we have for what I like to call the Blunderfield brand. Now, unfortunately, I never had the pleasure of actually teaching Quinn, but I have worked with him consistently since grade 8 in student council. I've seen Quinn grow from a slightly unsure boy to now a mature, confident young man. There have been physical changes for sure, like when he was in grade 8 and, trying to grow facial hair from November. And let's just say it was kind of like watching an Asian guy trying to grow facial hair. Now, Quinn looks like, and I'm going to lovingly quote one of his very good friends here, he looks like Chewbacca. But I believe it is Quinn's charismatic personality and genuine kindness that has garnered not only the respect of his teachers, but has also resulted in all of you trusting and choosing him to represent your voices on this momentous day. I have always said that Quinn is what I call a charismatic nerd. And let me tell you, being an IB teacher, I know a thing or two about nerds. So on the surface, Quinn is all ease and smiles and jokes, but underneath is a driven and ambitious young man that has both the work ethics and the compassion necessary to take him far. And you see this evidenced in his, continual getting honors with distinction every year, and of course last year getting the top all-around student. You can also see his dynamic personality at work when he leads discussions and organizes events in student council. His easygoing personality makes it comfortable for people of all ages and abilities to open up to him, but it's his disciplined nature that finishes the job. Now, Quinn also has the uncanny ability of making things that are extremely uncool, cool. And on that note, let's talk a little bit about Quinn's athletic prowess, shall we? Let's see. When it comes to sports, yeah, sure, you can be obvious, choose football or rugby. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Colleen. But if you do speed walking and javelin, and you still snag yourself a girlfriend, now that's a charismatic nerd, okay? But seriously, I think that you all have chosen an exemplary peer to represent you today, because I think you see in Quinn, just as I do, an exceptional young adult that, one, has the humor needed to cope with any hardships that may come in the next phases of this exciting journey that you all will embark on. Two, the drive, ambition, and discipline needed to succeed and to triumph. Number three, and probably most importantly, is that Quinn possesses a genuine kindness and empathy that is so important to this world right now. I know that this is a young man that will succeed in whatever path he chooses for himself. They say the meek shall inherit the earth. I say the charismatic nerds will. And with that, I give you Mr. Quinn Blunderfield.
Well done, everyone. Mr. Rao, administrators, teachers, distinguished guests, cherished friends and family, Mom, Dad, and of course, the graduating class of 2011. It is my honor to stand here today as the valedictorian for such an amazing class of students. As I look into the audience this afternoon, I see the solution for so many of the world's problems. Creative scientists, world-class doctors, passionate activists representing countless causes. And the list truly does go on. But directly behind all of these people, I see an amazing group of parents. It is because of them that we can hope to attain our wildest dreams. It is because of them that we can live and learn in such a beautiful community. And it is because of them that we have morphed from once embryonic beings into a mature, intelligent, thoughtful, conscientious, and if I may say so, a ridiculously good-looking class of graduates. Without your love, support, and friendship, we could not have flourished in as many ways as we have. And so, today is in many ways your day, and it is we who should be applauding you. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Now, the more I think about how the class of 11 will be remembered, the more I come to realize just how much of a mark we have all left on the school. Reaching out for animal rights, Roar. Helping Hands, Cinderella Project, Club Saddleback, Jessica Stay Strong. These are just some of the clubs that were founded and flourished during our 5 years at the school. But in addition to our involvement in leadership and extracurricular activities, teachers also consistently remark on the high academic achievement, athletic prowess, and unparalleled creativity with which so many of us graduates have been blessed. West Van, I know, the class of 11 will be sorely missed. You can say goodbye to our Friday afternoon Sonic dance parties. Ta-ta, Saturday platform racing. But, Mr. Sandor, unfortunately, I think the odds of Grad kidnapper making an annual tradition are still pretty high. Yikes. Now, I know the school just won't be the same without the class of 11, and it is for that reason that Mrs. Hathaway and Mrs. McLean have decided to retire. Thank you for your years of service to enhance our education and prepare us for the real world. You too will be sorely missed. And now I would like to take this time to send our collective thanks to all of those educators who have inspired us, made us think about something bigger than ourselves, made us dream about what we can accomplish in the years to come. You have been there for the ups and the downs, volunteering your time after school to give us extra help or coach teams, and let me assure you, your sacrifices will not soon be forgotten by the class of 2011. Thank you. Now, in 5 years as a Highlander, a lot has happened, and our group has shared some pretty amazing memories together. This afternoon, I would like to talk about what my 363 best friends have taught me in 5 years as a Highlander. Number 1, accept yourself for who you are, and don't try to be someone you're not. Before you can set out in the world and help others succeed, I've realized that you need to do some background research and be comfortable and confident about who you are. We entered the 8th grade awkwardly, with a sea of neon-colored braces and the never-ending chorus from High School Musical. we shuffled about our classes, searching for the cool group at West Van Secondary. Hello? 5 years later, I know it is safe to say that the grad class of 2011 is cool as a whole. And the reason is because we're all individuals. We act ourselves while accepting others without asking them to change. Acceptance, tolerance, diversity. This is what it means to be a Highlander. High school has taught me to embrace challenges. Facing adversity builds character and teaches us how to cope with stress. Whether these challenges be family-related, academic, athletic, or social. I've realized that as long as a problem is approached with a calm head and a solid method, it can most always be solved or at least improved. Perhaps this is the most important piece of information that we have learned in high school, because solving problems extends beyond a math test, beyond a basketball game, and into the real world of crunching numbers and ending disputes between groups of people. High school has taught me to give back to the community, whether it is at a local or an international level. As I mentioned earlier today, the class of 11 is full of volunteers and leaders. These people have started clubs and raised tens of thousands of dollars towards numerous causes. This is truly a class that leads by example, and it is for that reason that I'm confident that we can make positive changes in the world as we leave West Van Secondary. If there are any younger people in the audience today, perhaps younger brothers or sisters, I offer you a piece of advice on behalf of the class of 11. Get involved. Find a cause that you're passionate about and do your best to help make someone's life even a little bit better. You'll be surprised by how much your own life will improve as well. As Brock Tully says, kind words impress, but kind actions leave an impression. Finally, high school has taught me that at certain points in life, a celebration is in order. I did some math. Each of us has spent an average of 6,440 hours in West Van Secondary. To put that into perspective, that's the equivalent of watching 144,900 laps of race walk at the North Shore Track and Field Championships. Or enjoying the movie Step Brothers 5,152 times over. We have spent years of our lives learning about a wide range of subjects and trying to find out more about ourselves along the way. This also brings us back to the question, why did we clap at the beginning? Well, as I'm sure so many in the audience already know, this class is notorious for its enthusiasm and passion. From theme days to sporadic cafeteria dance parties, we have a unique ability to cheer louder, dress with more panache, and dance with more skill, precision, and heart than any other grade that has passed or will ever pass through the doors of West Van Secondary. Graduates of 2011, we are warriors! I eagerly await hearing from you all post-graduation. Let's see what we can accomplish as a team, united in the effort to put more into this world than we take from her. Thank you for 5 years that we will never forget. And now, it is time to move on. The graduating class of 2011, please remove your caps and take note of their strangely aerodynamic shape.